and Belarus should not be punished for the actions of their governments, and they should be allowed to compete internationally as neutrals. Asked about the participation of Russians and Belarusians at next year's Paris Summer Olympics, IOC President Thomas Bach said that the IOC have a responsibility not to punish athletes for the acts of their governments. The IOC in March issued a first set of recommendations for international sports federations in order to allow Russian and Belarusian athletes to return since they were banned in the wake of Moscow's invasion of Ukraine last year. Bach said the IOC was in no hurry to make a decision on their participation.
We have as a mission to unite all the athletes of the world in a peaceful competition. We have the responsibility not to punish athletes for the acts of their governments. And this is something, what the athletes around the world who support our approach are also always expressing that they do not want to be held responsible for actions of their governments. And this is the same what we are doing for all athletes of the world, including the athletes with a Russian or Belarusian passport, while at the same time sanctioning the ones who are responsible for this breach of the Olympic truce. And this is the Russian and Belarusian states and governments by not having any international competitions in these countries, by not allowing teams from these countries, by not allowing any kind of national identification from these countries, and even by withdrawing the Olympic order from the president of the Russian Federation, which he has received already in 2001.